Giona here, and today I'm going to be reading chapter 1120 of the One Piece manga. It is titled Atlas. Let me see, Denjiro. Eh? Why does he have, like, kids in a sack? This is the cover page. Volume 10. Kids getting put in timeout by the daimyo of Kibi. Okay, Denjiro became the daimyo of Kibi. I guess they're all gonna spread out and be daimyo for all the provinces because there are no more daimyo at this time, right? Like during Orochi's reign, there were there were no daimyos. So that makes sense. So maybe we're gonna be seeing, like, as Yamato goes around, like, we're gonna see all the other scabbards be daimyos for, like, their respective area. So he's in Kibi. He's putting kids in timeout inside a sack. And he's very happy about it. Okay, moving on. Oh, the notes. I got a Rayquaza Somen slider kit. I've already sampled the cold noodles it serves. Something this elegant can't slide under the radar. Is that a pun? Because it's a slider kit. He says slide. I have no idea what that is. Seems like they're cold noodles. Okay. 26 years ago, Punk Hazard. I did not expect... Ah! No! Ads! I did not expect to go into backstory. Okay, a genius in his prime. 26 years ago. Okay. I implore you, Vegapunk. Please aid us in our research. It is imperative that we study the Void Century. The world's history can't remain shrouded in darkness. 26 years ago. Is this dragon? Clover! Okay, so this is how he knew them. Okay, our research requires expertise in numerous fields. Grow well. That's crazy. Like, that dragon, is that like the big dragon that we saw in Punk Hazard? Like, that would make sense though, because it was like huge. So it's been 26 years. I work for the government now. I can't afford to leak my findings. How many times have they caught you anyway? Open your eyes. Can't you see why they keep letting you go free? What do you mean? Letting him go free because... they're hoping to flush out your allies. Stand down. Let the past remain shrouded. You won't find the answer to good and evil in a bunch of old stories. Interesting coming from a scientist. I mean, well, maybe it's a little bit of a different thing, but I just assumed that as someone who loves research, he would want to learn more about the past and, like, really dig deep into it. But it seems like at this point in time, he was scared because he became a part of the government and he works for them. And so he's like, he doesn't want to be allied or seen as allies of the Ohara. Because, like, now we know he has researched so much after the incident, I guess. But it seems like Clover was trying to recruit him. I once knew someone who carried a D in their name. He was killed right in front of me. We grew up together. He was my big brother. All of a sudden, Clover? Wait, so you're a D? Clover's a D? What does he mean by big brother? Like literal big brother, or just like a brother kind of like tiger, Fisher Tiger? Did Clover have a D? I don't know. Oh my gosh! My real name is Cleom. I don't know how to spell that. I mean to pronounce that. Like, I know a kid with a name very close to like that spelling, and her name is Quiva. So my real name is Cleo. D, Clover. Dang, Clover's a D. That's crazy. Like, I mean, but then that puts them, that puts him with Clover, and I mean with Soul. So there's that connection. Are there other D's in there? Like in the Ohara Island? We were only friends. On that day, I lied to save myself. His brother was killed because he's a D. So he's trying to understand why his brother had to be killed for having that name when he himself had it. Had it, yeah. Tell me, how am I meant to accept a world where you can die just for having the wrong name? Yo, Clover. I did not expect a backstory or Clover to see Clover like that. This is crazy. And for him to be a D. Wow. But that makes sense because I would imagine his family was the one kind of holding the fort over there in Ohara. Like they had the tree and all that, right? So it makes sense for them to be D's as well. Like I said before, I don't think D, like the name D, is a clan thing, like a family thing. I don't think that's right. But like as the generations go on, they pass it to their like blood relatives. But I assume, I'm thinking that before it's given to allies. That's why Lily, Nefertari Lily, got a D when she didn't. I don't think she had it before. She probably met Joy Boy, changed her mind, and was given the name D. I don't think like originally, I don't think they were given to blood relatives, but they were given to allies. So I guess now they've become like a huge family because of that. But yeah, just my thoughts. History will only continue to be suppressed and the people will never know. Exactly. I'll forget what you just told me, but I'm afraid I can't help you. Do your best to stay safe. Vegapunk. Dang. I mean, Vegapunk, was he was probably young at this time. He's probably more focused on getting funds from the government and doing his projects or like his ideas that he has, as opposed to like trying to find out what happened in the Void Century and like, you know, like the more important things of learning about your history so that you would know what to do if it repeats. He's like, nah, he's just brushing it off right now. The voices of the past call out to you. Just wait. I'll solve this puzzle, and when I do, you won't be able to ignore them. Maybe Clover contacted him again before he died because they figured some up. So they figured out about the ancient kingdom, what it was called, probably a big chunk of the poneglyph information. So I assume that Clover relayed that to Vegapunk. That's why Vegapunk went there after the Ohara incident. 22 years ago, did you hear the news from the West Blue? Ohara came face to face with a buster call. And that was just 4 years of Clover actually like going full force on finding out what happened, right? 4 years. That means they were getting pretty close. Take a look. It's the biggest massacre ever. Caesar. They finally got that archaeologist Clover. That's what happens when you look into the Void Century. No one's gonna make that mistake again. Vegapunk with the ... I implore you, Vegapunk. Oh, it looks like some brat survived. He's looking at Nico Robin's wanted poster. So there's still someone left from the Ohara that you can connect to, Vegapunk. Like, there's still a chance. You must have had a chance to escape. Clover. What do you mean? I implore you, Vegapunk. You must have had a chance to escape. Clover. Oh, he's saying like Clover could have lied and pretended that they didn't know anything about the Void Century. But that makes sense that at this time he was like standing his ground and telling them, I know, because back then he lost his brother and he lied about being a D. Ah, oh, that's beautiful. There are the books. You chose death. Was passing on your research that important? You fools. Did you really expect someone to be curious enough to follow in your footsteps after this? Oh, you would. We know you would. There's Robin too. You know, when you're in pursuit of something and you really put your everything to it, like a goal or a dream, kind of like how Luffy dreams to become a pirate king, death does not scare you, right? You just go for it. Because not going for it would be worse than death. Dang. So, I guess at this point, Vegapunk understood what Clover, like at least Clover's resolve on why he wants to like find out about the Void Century. Okay, I guess we're back. Halfway back. Someone once. Oh no! This is like still the announcement going. Someone once told me that the voices of the past call out to you. History is written by the victors. Everyone's listening in. We're seeing Zeph here and Patty. And the words of the vanquished are usually cast into a deep, dark ocean. That being said, their truth can still come to light. We're being shown like I forgot what it's called. Like the place where Robin was. There's Robin crying. If the oppressed carry it on their backs and endure. And Robin's been carrying Ohara on her back all these years, man. Like 20 years. 22 years now. Hey, what are you doing? Hurry and blast off. Oh my gosh, there's a Kurose. For my part, I am leaving this to the world. No, it's no good. We can't. That old centaur is gonna keep attacking. We're finished if he does. This ship can only fly for a kilometer. If the geyser disrupts our trajectory even a little, we won't make it. Go fly now. He's so cool. Nosjuro, he's so cool. The wind's blowing north and that's reducing our lift. Any further jolts will make us fall short of our projected landing zone. According to my calculations, if we miss the ocean, our damages will be critical. We have to get rid of him first. What? I guess Atlas would... So we would only have Lilith left. There you go! There's Atlas! Wait. What? Wait, what? Who did Atlas punch? Did Atlas punch Lilith? Is that Lilith or... No, that's Lilith because that's her hair. Wow, Lilith. What? What's going on? We have like double agents here? Huh? Atlas? Why did you do that to Lilith? Huff. Snap. What's going on? I thought Atlas would like go after Nosjuro. I'll leave her in your hands. I guess Atlas just like punch her so that she's like down. Was Lilith about to attack? Oh, because Lilith said we have to get rid of him first. So I guess Lilith was gonna attack. But Atlas stopped her. She said, I'll leave her in your hands. Take off. I'll make sure you make it in one piece. You make it 2 1 piece. Huh? What are you talking about? Lilith's axis has been severed. Atlas is the only one left. What's going on? She's knocked out. Take Lilith inside, Zoro. Got it. What are they doing? Atlas, you've got to explain. What's going on? Let's go, Jinbei. We'd regret it if we hesitated now. Do it, Brock. Right away, Zoro-san. Whoosh. Kudo bust. Yo. Noshiro cut off Atlas's arm. She's going. She's still going. She's blasting. Going to him. Like, dang, Noshiro is so big. Because Atlas is like just about this much to him. Like to his chest. He's like still this huge. Blasting off. I guess Atlas like. But why did Atlas have to like knock out Lilith? Has something to do with like the connections? This broadcast of mine. Whoa. I'm praying that this message gets transmitted safely. Just say it, Vegapunk! We're running out of time! Running out of pages! Whoa, Vice Admiral Hound, sir. What is this? There's a snake, a boar, a bird, and now a robot. Where did these giant creatures come from? I honestly don't have the faintest idea. It's the huge robot! Luffy. An iron giant? Like that. No, it's not. I guess it's everybody. I thought it was just the giants, but there's Sanji and Frankie also like super excited about seeing the robot. Oh, come on. Joy boy, I am happy we got to meet again. Luffy is not smiling. Over here, you. It's so stupid. Oh my gosh. He was hearing the voice of the giant, Emmet, I assume. And Luffy's like, which one is that? And Emmet's like, over here. That's so funny. Like the giant was doing, you know, like what Usopp usually does, like, oi, oi, oi. It was like that. Luffy's like, which one? Oh my gosh, no, why do I keep on clicking stuff? Wait, get back. I realize it would be foolish to blindly trust in a one-sided account of a 900-year-old battle. Are they gonna, like, fight together? I came like before. Your enemy is my enemy. I am glad. So he's gonna be fighting the Gorosei. I can fight for you again, Joy Boy. You can talk? That's so cool! I will protect you from danger, Joy Boy. So he's kind of like the bodyguard of Joy Boy, I assume. We must pound them to dust. Oh, sandworm. Seriously, you can't even do anything. It seems Vegapunk's speech is all but over. He didn't say anything! What do you mean over? Not yet! Let's go. Hey, Straw Hat, is he a friend? Not really. He was saying something about protecting. Some guy called Joy Boy. Who even... Who even is that? It's you, man. It's you. Come on, Luffy. It talk? We didn't hear a thing. Oh, really? Well, Luffy's the only one who could hear him because Luffy is Joy Boy. Enough chit-chat. Shoot. We can't let them get away. Yes, ma'am. But I think we should be able to scrutinize... This is Vegapunk now. But I think we should be able to scrutinize and learn about the past from every perspective possible. I only wish I had more time. Is he wanting to hear the perspective of the government on this? I mean, that's fair, but maybe we're also being really biased about it because we only know from the perspective of Joy Boy and like his people from the ancient kingdom, and we've kind of assumed that they are the good people, and then the government got together and tried to get rid of them, and which they did, but we don't really know what. Yes, I guess we've kind of assumed, because here's the thing, like I have always assumed fairly, I think, based on our observations, that celestial dragons are awful. They should just disappear. But when I saw, like, I still remember that one panel of Charlie looking like, what? Like, listening to Vegapunk's speech and going like, what do they mean by that? And then I realized that these people now, like this generation of celestial dragons, they are jerks, they are evil, you know, but they have no idea what happened before. Even them had no idea. So I just assumed that it was getting passed on from generation to generation, why they are against this, you know. But they are also victims. Like, even the celestial dragons are victims of the Void Century. They don't know what happened back then. They were being fed, you know, like stories about the D being the natural enemy of the gods, making them their enemy and stuff like that. But they had no idea what's going on. They're on the same page as us. And it's kind of like, if they knew what happened, would they be acting this way? Right? So, I don't know. It's just something. It's that one panel of Charlie that made me really think about that. Like, yo, like, I never really thought of that before. So Vegapunk is making like a good point here. It would be nice to have that like perspective from both sides. But he didn't have time. He died. Oh, this sandworm, man. I cannot. But there are those who cannot be stopped. The D's. Ka-ching. I like how it has an X on its back. It almost looks like General Frankie. Like Emeth. It's ready to fire. What's it gonna come out? What? Uh-oh. What? Watch out, robot. Nothing happened? You too rusty? Oh no. He just blocked the sandworm. Creak, creak. Whoa, robot. It seems the last 900 years have rendered those weapons inoperable. Peter, crush them where they stand. It's like, who's Peter? Oh no. My Jokira. It's fine. I was like, Peter, who's Peter? Jew Peter! And this transmission once and for all leaps. Oh man. You're gross. They just look awful. I cannot. I will not let you escape. Ooh, gross. Ooh, I cannot. Ooh. So he's latched on Kuma, Bonnie. Huh? Sanji. That's the Sunny. And hold on tight, we're going down. Are we gonna make it? So you mean to make a grand sacrifice of yourself? Nah, I'm just lending a hand. Yo, Atlas, you cool. You cool. Kaboom. Atlas exploded. Dang, they eliminated all the like the satellites. Sunny smiling. He's always smiling. She's always smiling. 25 years ago. Oh my gosh, are we getting like a big one? It's a whole like double page spread. 25 years ago, the pirate Goldie Roger. We're gonna make it. Yeah, they're gonna drop into the ocean. We're good. We're good. Achieve the unprecedented by circumnavigating the globe. It only worked because of you, right, Atlas? Or did Atlas use like the explosion to like push them forward? I have no doubt they heard the whole thing. What do you mean? Atlas's signal is gone. Shut up, York! Oh my gosh. It's finally happened. I'm the last Vegapunk. No, not quite. We have let you say far too much, Stella. Indeed, this is the end. They're attacking Emeth. Oh my, I have really rusted away. This is the time you spoke of, right, Joy Boy? Can I use it? Use what? Use what? They must have heard the voices of the past from the purest source possible. Purest source possible from Joy Boy himself? Purest form. Purest source possible. So Emmet is standing against the Gorosei, one arm gone, but he seems like he has a weapon. He says, "Is this the time you spoke of, right, Joy Boy? Like, can I use it? Use what?" "I am confident you have all come to the same conclusion at this point. And I anticipate that is what will ultimately determine how things transpire in the future. There's only one panel left. Vegapunk!" What was that? What? Did he say gold D? Oh, did people not know this? Cover and color. Oh, come on! Wait, who are these people? Wait, what was that? Are those just the Impel Down people? Cover and color spread next issue of Visionary envisions the future. What? At this point, do people not know it was Goldie Roger? Now I have to go back to Marineford and check if they never mentioned Roger being a D. Did they say Gold Roger? When they said, like, oh, Portgas D. Ace is the son of... I thought they said Goldie Roger. They didn't? Did he say Goldie? Is that what they're focusing on right now? 25 years ago, the pirate Goldie Roger achieved the unprecedented by circumnavigating the globe. I have no doubt they heard the whole thing. They must have heard the voices of the past from the purest source possible. At Laugh-Tale, something was in there, so you're supposed to hear about the past. So you learn about the past when you get to Laugh-Tale, right? We have that already. We figured that out. But like he says, the purest source possible. By purest, what does that mean? Like just the mother poneglyph? You know, because it's like you're supposed to like connect all the poneglyphs and it would become one whole message. Purest source possible. But by pure, I would assume it came from like the actual person who went through that, like an actual account from that person. And like when they say pure, I'm assuming it's like an actual person as opposed to it being text. And I am confident you have all come to the same conclusion at this point. And I anticipate that is what will ultimately determine how things transpire in the future. But people are focusing on the fact that he is a D. Did people not know that? Oh my gosh. It's crazy because we knew it since Drum Island. When Kureha first talked about that, like, oh, is Gold Roger what they call him now? His name was Goldie Roger. We knew it from that moment and I just assumed that everybody knew. I guess not. Oh my gosh. Well, there's no break, so we good. And like, what is... there's so many things. Like, I don't know why Atlas had to do that to Lilith. And like, stupid York, they're gonna kill you. So I guess Lilith would be the only one left. But she said, like, York said that, like, her signal is gone. I don't think she's dead because Atlas said, like, take care of her for me and stuff like that. And then Emmet, the giant robot, has like some kind of weapon. He's asking Joy Boy for permission to use it. And like the Gorosei are saying that Vegapunk's speech is probably almost over, but I mean, we haven't really gotten that much from his speech. Or at least something that's like, that would be really shocking for us. Because all the stuff that he talked about are things that we already know, but the world didn't know. Kind of like this Goldie Roger thing. I guess people didn't know about that, but we've known it for like long time ago. Probably chapter 100 something. 120? No, not 120. Yeah, probably around that time actually. Okay, But we are down. Like, we're in the water now. So we're heading out. Emmett would probably fight the Gorosei. We're gonna head out with the Viking ship in Sunny. So we didn't split up. So we're good. We're all together. We're gonna go there. We're gonna head to Elbaf. Probably learn more about Ohara from Seoul. It was nice. It was actually nice to see Clover here. It was surprising, but I really enjoyed it, to be honest. Him being a D, having like that little more background to him gave his, like, whatever stuff we know about him mean a lot more. Like, I appreciate him not lying at that point, because like when he was killed, because it probably became a regret to him lying about not being a D or not being connected to his brother when he died. So that was nice. It was a lot for Robin to listen to, though. And it's not even the whole story. Oh, dang. I can imagine there would be like a lot more of this, like, background and stuff when we get to Elbaf, and Soul would be there. I was like, oh, I'm gonna cry when Robin and Soul like finally meet. Because the two of them, like, dang, Soul saved her. And wouldn't it be nice for Robin to like meet him and say, like, Soul, you were right. I found them. You said, like, if I continue to live, I'm gonna find these people who would support me and love me for who I am. And I found them. Like, look at them. They're here. That would be so cute. Aw. I'm already crying. But dang. At least we don't have a break. So it's all good. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let me know if I missed anything. And whatever you think about this chapter, put it in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.